So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Ribery! And that is doing no harm at all.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. DiMarco. Oh, that was vital. Martinez! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Barella. To Calhanoglu. Bastoni. And that's really well manoeuvred. Retegi. And it's Ribery. And it's Loftus-Cheek. It's run loose here. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Bisek.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ribery. DiMarco kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now this could be a chance.
Footballing width usually identifies...
Terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Thuram. Martinez. Tries a shot! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt.
Abraham, and the shot! And he's found the net! Right back in the game! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Rafael Leao does really well to win the ball there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Approaching the half-hour mark. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Thuram.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Loftus-Cheek.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
That's a throw. Rafael Leao.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ribery. Martinez. Barella. Pavard with the cross. Punched away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That looks a good ball. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Backward it goes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Abraham. Stefan de Vrij. Aimed beyond the defence. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Abraham. Abraham has a goal! Ribery. Thuram in acres of space out wide, and he's managed to get big chance. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Could move up a gear here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Hernandez. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he was quick to react. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's intervened well there. Rafael Leao. Milan really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Bisek.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. How are we going to see any activity from the bench?
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Crossed into the middle. Barella. Barella! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Now it's Abraham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thuram. DiMarco. It's Ribéry. Pavard. Martinez. Mignon will lay claim to that. A real chance to break. Martinez. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's a chance. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Ribéry. Martinez.
There they go, hunting again.
Right into his path. Face to face with the keeper. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Stefan de Vrij has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
And it's Loftus-Cheek. Abraham!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Barella. Hernandez goes sliding in. Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Rafael Leao.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Now here's Rafael Leao. He's had a hit! Oh, what about that? The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter.
It's Çalhanoğlu! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He can get that clear.
Cambio di giocatori.
And it's Walker. Walker has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. And this is the big chance. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Walker finds himself offside. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's played him through. Hits one! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Milan, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. So having trailed, this to go ahead. The comeback is complete. As close to a certainty as can be.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Milan can be really...
What you've seen, Jim?
Milan can be really...
What you've seen, Jim? Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of 2 teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Chukwueze makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him? Up he goes! No, not the best of headers.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hernandez. Barella. Ribery. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Hernandez. Played it early. Tries a header! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Terrific save by Manuel. Thuram has it in a wide position. Chukwueze. Ribery. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Ribery. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That is a brilliant interception. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Chukwueze. Abraham! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ribery. And Ribery! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee.
Bukan Karina Leona, bukan Tamus Kung Fu Panda, skin gratis terbaik dari Mobile Legends. Siapa dia? Yap, skin Gara yang didapat oleh Vale. Mulai dari animasinya brutal, full pasir, dan HD parah. Kemiripan dengan animenya udah nggak usah diraguin lagi. Sempet membadut gara-gara kok jalan kaki nih si Gara. Dibenerin dong, jadi naik awan kinton. Pasir kinton maksudnya. Mulai dari skill 1 lumayan tebel efeknya untuk skin gratis ya. Skill 2 kesan pasirnya dapet banget, gak cuman pusaran angin kosong gini. Ultinya sih yang gue suka, ledakan pasirnya berasa penuh, brutal gitu. Untuk skin gratis jangan sampai dilewatin bro. Tempat top up anti nge-lag dan nge-frame di Tommy Store aja, nggak pakai ribet. Bukan Karina Leona, bukan Tamus Kung Fu Panda, skin gratis terbaik dari Mobile Legends. Siapa dia? Yap, skin Gara yang didapat oleh Vale. Mulai dari animasinya brutal, full pasir, dan HD parah. Kemiripan dengan animenya udah nggak usah diraguin lagi. Sempet membadut gara-gara kok jalan kaki nih si Gara. Dibenerin dong, jadi naik awan kinton. Pasir kinton maksudnya. Mulai dari skill 1 lumayan tebel efeknya untuk skin gratis ya. Skill 2 kesan pasirnya dapet banget, gak cuman pusaran angin kosong gini. Ultinya sih yang gue suka, ledakan pasirnya berasa penuh, brutal gitu. Untuk skin gratis jangan sampai dilewatin bro. Tempat top up anti nge-lag dan nge-frame di Tommy Store aja, nggak pakai ribet. Bukan Karina Leona, bukan Tamus Kung Fu Panda, skin gratis terbaik dari Mobile Legends. Siapa dia? Yap, skin Gara yang didapat oleh Vale.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Ribéry. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Fikayo Tomori could play an interesting role here.
And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, they can break here. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. Keeper sees it all the way. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Yildiz. Vlahovic. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bremer. And it's played forward. And he's picked out the run. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And we have our very first corner. Gatti is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Milan still without a single shot on target.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh no, what has happened here? Kalulu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That'll be a throw. Where? Rafael Leao.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got... Can he finish? It's there! First blood drawn. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So we have the first goal. Well, Abraham! There it is! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Assegnato al 29esimo
Well, a
minuto.
1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after...
Big chance! In for the pieces! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Kalulu. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Colomwani. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Ribery. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, nicely intercepted. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Rafael Leao. Header! He has done it! And just like that, he's into double figures now. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Vlahovic.
Il
And here's
quarto uomo indica
Mkhitaryan.
2 minuti di
Where?
recupero.
Retegi. Can he spark a counter here? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he put it away? This time, surely! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. With a predatory. And it's half-time here.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's gone forward. Yildiz. Yildiz going face-to-face with his great rival. He's played him through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Could move up a gear here. Colomwani. And it's Locatelli. Here's Locatelli. Çalhanoğlu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Forwards and with intent. Çalhanoğlu. Ribery. Abraham! Abraham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vlahovic! Great chance! It's loose, and oh, what has happened here?
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Chukwueze looking understandably energised after his goal. Tomori. Chukwueze. Abraham! Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
L'affluenza
that's
di
well
quest'oggi
spotted.
è di 80.607
That is as far as they're going to go. Brilliantly cut out. Cambiasso.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's got away. He's had it taken off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's had it nicked away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kolomwani, who does have an assist to his name. Where? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rafael Leao. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tomori, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Abraham! Yildiz. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple...
He's got full! He scores! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Kawasaki Frontale come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, nicely intercepted. And here's Eto'o. Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Kawasaki Frontale are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kawasaki Frontale are looking to go forward now. Tomiyasu. Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. Taken back almost at once. Perez. Vieira. And Tomiyasu. And it's Eto'o. Big chance! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Ribery. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Mbappe. Arsenal looking to pass their way through.
Kawasaki Frontale are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's up.
Mbappe! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Chance to shoot now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Eto'o. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ribery. And that's been won straight back. Son Heung-min. And here's Eto'o. Messi. Eto'o. There's the shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Arsenal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others. And the shot! It's a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Eto, face to face with the keeper. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Perez. Tchouaméni. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Caught offside that time.
There will be
Balde.
3 minutes added time.
And it's played forward. And that could set him on his way. Schmeichel can pick that up. That's been cut out, well played. And Ribery! Oh, terrific save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And we hit half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. Kawasaki Frontale changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Now it's Mbappe. And that has sent him sprawling. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Kawasaki Frontale come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And he has been fouled there. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Son Heung-min. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Van Dijk. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and
The
keeper.
attendance for this match was 60,810.
Now it's Neymar. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Torres. Neymar. Neymar! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Torres receives it in a good... It's Neymar! He's put his foot right through that one.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Tomiyasu, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Kawasaki Frontale do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Some really good ball movement. Valverde. And here's Eto'o. Nice ball, and he's in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. No, again, there's no way through. Vieira. And it's Eto'o. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Perez. Now it's Torres. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's found a way through. Chance! It's there! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's dealt with that really well. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Kawasaki Frontale present their opponents with the best possible chance here to further improve their position of comfort. What a sensational save from Ederson! He has missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Corner number 3 coming up. Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Kawasaki Frontale cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. He is through here. Up for a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Mbappe, some really good ball movement. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, perfectly measured that. Torres! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Turns back here, probably the best option. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds.
And the shot! Griezmann. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
That's headed upfield. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Vinicius Junior looking for options for movement. Messi, Balde deals with that comfortably. Oh no, he's got that wrong. That is a great pick out. Now that's well seen too. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's through here. Now it's Rafael Leao. Great hit! Goal! Milan!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Kawasaki Frontale really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Balde. Perez. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That's a quick free kick. He gets big! There's a goal! Not so fast! Not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Kawasaki Frontale grabbed the equaliser and we're all square. Looks for the finish. Rafael Leao. And he's intervened well there. Hernandez. Son Heung-min. Terrific header!
Oh, he's done good.
It's Perez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Perez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everyone.
He's having a go! Oh, a very decent attempt. Boris ended up in no man's land. Now it's Neymar. He's onside!
That's good play from him.
And he's lost Neymar!
Has been indicated.
Well, now it's a... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! That's a sharp pass. Guardiola. Now Mbappe. Traoré. And here's Torres. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations.
Ah, he's given it away! And it's Fernando Torres. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's found a way through! Was a brilliant save.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vinicius Junior has created 1 goal already. Vinicius Junior. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now can... Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Kawasaki Frontale have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Torres. Can he finish? Oh, it's there! They have done it! They are level! You raise your game and we raise ours.
The attendance for this
Yeah,
match
great
was
movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Guardiola.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Off he goes! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And now he has two. Milan take the lead. And he's certainly onside here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running off face to face with the keeper.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Torres. Foot in.
Kawasaki Frontal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Messi. Balde gets a foot in here. And here's Bruno Fernandes. He's picked his way and Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Corner number 2 then. Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Torres! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's got tall. Kawasaki Frontale trailing, but still very much in the hunt for their promotion dream. Climbs up big! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was.
Chouameni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes given the lift of his goal. Vinicius Junior takes a look up.
Milan certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Now it's Torres. Saliba makes the interception. Bruno Fernandes. And no, that was never going to make it. Ribéry. He's had a hit! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Kawasaki Frontale may have thrown this away at the death. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
4 added minutes has been
Milan could
indicated.
not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Upamecano. Chouameni. And he's being shifted off it. And the referee brings it to a close. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are... So it all boils down to this. The team so desperate to be up amongst the big hitters. And today, only a win suffices. It truly doesn't get any better, any bigger than this. Really is quite a sight to behold this in Neymar! The unmistakable Daniel van Baalten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the t-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Oh, he's got one nicely shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that.
Joao Felix. And he was quick to react. Griezmann. Neymar. Son Heung-min. Messi. Van Baalten. Here's Rodri. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He gets big. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Griezmann. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Neymar, here's onto this. Son Heung-min. That's a nicely measured pass.
Such good technique.
Perez. Chance! Dispatched clinically. And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
There's the shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Now it's Mbappe. Played into space out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Neymar. Chouameni. Son Heung-min. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Son Heung-min. Now this could be a chance. Ribery. Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ribery. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's had it taken off him.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Marosic. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ribery.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Perez. Griezmann. No way through. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's an excellent interception. Kawasaki Frontale are looking to go forward now. Oh, just skips past his man. He's had a shot! Caught offside that time.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Wilshere. Now it's Joao Felix. And that could set him on his way. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, good-looking ball. There's the whistle for half-time. Kawasaki Frontale head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And the game has already resumed here. And here's Neymar. Now it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That has not gone well. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nicely aimed pass. Van Dijk touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Shot could be on. Neymar! It's just beyond his reach. Just about up to the hour now. Kawasaki Frontale looking to pass their way through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Short changes him with that pass. Valde. Griezmann. Passes short and sharp. That's really well cleared. Referee's given a throw. Gently done. Works it forward. And it's Messi. Neymar. Great hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Nice sequence of passes, this. Valde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Griezmann. Neymar, he's got away, and he's in on goal. Real chance! It's a goal! Ahead again, in the mood again. They have answered the call once more.
And you only have to see the reaction from the bench to see what that means. The manager had faith he'll deliver in situations, and he is truly pumped.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Kawasaki Frontale get themselves into the lead.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's João Felix.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Some really good ball movement. And that is a little undercooked. Fiddles it through. And that's not going to reach. Ribery. Messi. Throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Griezmann. Number 19,
Ribery.
Son
Well played.
Coming on
That
the
has
field,
snuffed out the danger.
Number 9,
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Number 24, Messi.
And it's
Substitution
Neymar.
in progress.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Kawasaki Frontale, problem.
Tries a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Played back to the goalkeeper. And he can clear it away. And he welcomes it in. Del Piero.
There will
That
be
is a
1 minute
brilliant
added
interception.
time.
Deep into stoppage time. João Felix. And that is that. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await.